My name is Sue Weldon. I'm the founder and CEO of Unite for Her, and we're a national nonprofit that helps women affected by breast and ovarian cancer. What we are going to be able to bring to you today is the power of integrative care. And we're going to be able to show you what it means to see the metrics about how this type of whole patient, comprehensive care helps you do better on treatment for breast and ovarian cancer patients.
Let's welcome our next speakers from Unite for Her. Sue Weldon is a visionary leader and healthcare advocate whose personal battle with breast cancer inspired her to found Unite for Her. As CEO, she has dedicated her life to enhancing the lives of those affected by breast and ovarian cancer through integrative care. Under her leadership, Unite for Her has developed a national wellness program impacting over 5,000 individuals. Next, did she come up? Okay. All right, well, next we have, hello, hi. Hi, good to see you too. Next we have Aubrey Red, a senior culinary dietitian at Unite for Her. Aubrey holds a Master of Science in Nutrition and is a registered dietitian nutritionist. I know some of you guys were asking about the food, like the foods and stuff we eat, so this is going to be really good. And licensed dietitian nutritionist. With a background in outpatient nutrition, counseling, and community education, she manages creative education content, assists participants one-on-one, and hosts group cooking demonstrations. So now we're going to talk about food and how we should cook it. This is going to be good. Please give a warm greeting to Sue Weldon and Aubrey Red. Hi, ladies. Hi, ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you.
Test. I think this is. How's that? All right, welcome everybody. Okay, that was an amazing workout. I don't know how I follow that, but I am sure going to try. So thank you to everybody for Black Health Matters. How about giving them all a round of applause? What an incredible event they have brought to Harlem. A+. My name is Sue Weldon. I'm the founder and CEO of Unite for Her, and we're a national nonprofit that helps women affected by breast and ovarian cancer. It was a really beautiful segue that we get to go after that panel because Dr. Hansen was talking about integrative care. Think about acupuncture and yoga, massage therapy, meditation, and nutrition. And I am here with my colleague, Aubrey Red, who has such a passion for bringing nutrition into the community. You all had a lot of questions about nutrition, and she was able to give consults today to a lot of you here. What we are going to be able to bring to you today is the power of integrative care. And we're going to be able to show you what it means to see the metrics about how this type of whole patient, comprehensive care helps you do better on treatment for breast and ovarian cancer patients. So Aubrey, I am going to hand it over to you. I'm going to do first just a little bit about our program. If you see up there on the slide, perfect, that is our wellness passport. That is what individuals end up receiving $2,000 worth of treatment so they can get access to whole food nutrition, food delivered to their home. They can get 6 weeks of vegetables. They can get nutrition consults, counseling, and more. So this is the integrative care program that our poster is based on that Aubrey is going to present to you. If we look at how many we have served over the nation, we've served over 5,500. And we serve here in Harlem as well. With over 1,000 that we've been able to get to because we had a wait list, we now get them into our program with an additional
Fantastic. I am so sorry. Can we please have your attention? You have your lunch boxes, but we don't have to have conversation as well. They're trying to give you some really valuable information. So please pay attention to the presentations while you're enjoying your lunch.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know you're hungry. I understand. All right, so we are in all 50 states, but the Most important thing that Unite for Her was able to do is we are prioritizing those that are undersupported, underserved, with 54% being underserved across the nation. That Unite for Her now is really dedicated to making sure they have access, that you get all of these treatments paid for. So I'm going to hand it over to my colleague, Aubrey. Aubrey, if you want to go over our SABCS, which is the San Antonio Breast Cancer Symposium poster that we were able to present on in 2022.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you'll see on the screen, which I believe will come up in a second, this is hard to read, so I will go over it. However, this is our first SABCS poster in which we partnered with our friends at Cancer Support Community and participated in research surveys with 130 or so of our metastatic breast cancer community. So these members of our community get our Unite for Her services lifelong and continued. Traditionally, for those diagnosed with breast or ovarian, their services last for a year. However, for our metastatic community, we know that they're going to have continued treatments, right? And so we want to continue to support them. So the goal of our survey was to really just understand the impact of these integrative therapies on our members as far as their treatment processes, their quality of life, their outcomes, and I'm excited to share the findings with you.
Thank you. We'd love to hear the top 5. Would you like to go through the top 5 with us, Aubrey?
Absolutely. Yes. So I highlighted them here. Again, I know that poster is quite small. However, first and foremost, I wanted to highlight that 94% of the people we studied reported being able to better adhere to treatment. So for those of you who are familiar with the cancer treatment journey, it is rigorous, right? There may be chemotherapy, radiation, hormone therapy, immunotherapy, surgery. There are so many different things that are impacting the day-to-day life of a cancer patient and really a cancer family as well. And so thinking about this, our integrative services really help to aim and address these issues that are plaguing our members, be it side effects by supporting them with nutrition consultations like those of you who are able to tap into it today, or series like our Potty Talk series where we talk about GI disturbances, be it nausea or vomiting that affect so many. Sometimes when folks are having issues with side effects, they may have to take a pause in treatment. They may have to delay a surgery. They may have to change their dosage of their medication. And we don't want any disruptions in our treatment journey, right? So it's so impactful to know that 94% of people reported being able to better tolerate treatment because of these services. In the same vein, 27% reported eliminating one over-the-counter or prescribed medication that was being used to control side effects. We hear this all the time. Perhaps they're taking a medication for nausea, right, to help curb nausea, and then the nausea medication gives them fatigue and gives them joint pain and gives them back pain and headaches. So these medications they're taking to help with their side effects are just causing other side effects. And so sometimes it's weighing the benefits between the two. So that 27% shows that reduction in those medicines used to support these side effects. They're using services like acupuncture to help with neuropathy. They're using nutrition services to help with nausea. Maybe they're using Reiki to help with fatigue. They're really expanding on their treatment care process. 93% of people reported a reduced level of stress. And as many of us know, stress impacts a lot of aspects of our life. It impacts the way we eat, the way we move, the way we connect. It impacts our capacity to head to treatments. It impacts our immune system, and we may find that we're getting sicker more often. And then 97% agreed that Unite for Her made a positive impact on quality of life. So think about reduction of stress. Think about reduction of side effects. Think about improved access to these services. Many of the folks that we're talking about maybe don't have access to some of these treatments or these therapies. They're not necessarily within reach, or maybe they're in a rural area or an urban area that has limited resources. 97% of people agreed that Unite for Her really just truly improve their quality of life. And we see that in our connections and touch points with our members every single day. Now, last but not least, I think it's a great kind of segue into our other poster as well. However, 86% reported Unite for Her services help them maintain and adapt healthier habits. So thinking about nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle habits, 86% of people were able to maintain these habits. And that's because Unite for Her services, especially our nutrition services, are lifelong. They may have the passport for 6 months, a year, and utilize those various services, but they always have access to our dietitian team. I had a member reach out to me who finished the program 2 years ago, and she called and she had a question because she had read something online and she was wondering if it was true or not. And I love those touch points, and I love to highlight how the Unite for Her services really truly are here lifelong to help you maintain healthier habits. And so overall, I would say in conclusion, really what we found from this research was that there were improved outcomes and quality of life from the integrative services offered by Unite for Her.
Thank you, Aubrey. And then we had the honor in 2023 that we were able to do yet another poster, and you were all asking about nutrition. And nutrition, food is medicine, and we are what we eat, and we think about how it can be healing. So Aubrey, can you lead us into that nutrition poster that we did in 2023?
Absolutely, yes. So that poster in 2023 actually, again, was done with our partners at Cancer Support Community. I think it's important to highlight that the aim of this study was really to find out and gauge the interest and access to nutrition services by a professional for those in the cancer community. So these Cancer Support Community informational studies, actually this one does not include any of our Unite for Her members. However, as a partner with Cancer Support Community, they find us the gold standard of nutrition care. And so that's why we're their partner on this research. And if you want to head to the next slide, Sue. When we were looking over the research, it is glowing to show how important nutrition access is and how needed these services are. So you can see here 51% of people wanted support during active treatment. So this might be, like I mentioned, side effect management. It may be learning about how to prepare your body for surgery. It may be preparing for radiation and understanding the risks and understanding what to do to support your body best. That's even during active treatment. Next, we see 44% wanted support after treatment ended. So what I think is important to highlight about this survey data from Cancer Support Community is that the median age of the survey respondents, they were 7 years out from treatment. They still want nutrition services 7 years out from treatment. We heard it here today. So many people want nutrition services and want information on nutrition. 52% wanted support achieving healthy eating patterns, and we see this each and every day. Our team, which we have 4 dietitians on our team out of a very small team in the low 20s, which is a little wild if you think about it, because large hospital networks of hundreds and thousands may only have 2, 4, or 6 dietitians, and we have 4 out of 24. So our dietitian team, since the beginning of 2024, has done over 300 nutrition consultations where we're connecting with our members, chatting with them. I had plenty this morning. And additionally, we have all these touch point calls, for example, with our grocery gift card service, where we're getting gift cards for healthy groceries to our members. Our team, since 2024 has begun, has had over 4,000 connections with our members. And that's really just highlighting that we all are looking for that nutrition support, right, in achieving healthy eating patterns. I think the highlight of this slide is the last point, is that 63% of people in this survey never received professional support following a diagnosis. And Unite for Her is really here to bridge that gap, right? Especially with our robust dietitian team, our robust nutrition resources. We have so much education on our website and to provide. That's where Unite for Her comes along, to bridge this access gap.
Thank you, Aubrey. And then we also thank you. We appreciate that. We also know that there is a promise score that is out there, and that promise score is very much known in the medical field. So the reason why we wanted to give you all this data, because integrative care just isn't a spa day, right? Wellness, it's an action, and it takes a lot of effort. But with that effort comes a lot of success, and that's these changes that we can help you implement. So Aubrey, how about if you talk about that promise score?
Absolutely. So the promise score helps to show us folks' responses on their physical and their social functioning. So if you'll see on the chart, the blue represents the general U.S. population. Bright red is those who did not receive nutrition support. And the darker maroon red color, that is folks who did receive professional nutrition support. You can see here that those who did not receive nutrition support had markedly lower scores in physical and social functioning, and they had increased incidence of things like anxiety, depression, pain interference, fatigue, and sleep disturbance. So while the research really was highlighting the need and the warrant for that nutrition service, I think this Promise Store does a great job of highlighting the value of these services. And we have so many services here to offer at Unite for Her. I know Sue just kind of breezed through them, and we're happy to talk to you about them at our table, which I feel like is a perfect segue into our last slide, which I just wanted to highlight. I do think most of the consultation spots are full today, but you're more than welcome to come to our table and chat with us at the Unite for Her table. We would be happy to talk and answer any questions you have on nutrition or otherwise the program. But we just wanted to share this information with you all because I know so many of you were looking for that nutrition information, and we're here to be those support systems for you. So whether you have a cancer diagnosis or not, I would encourage you to go to our Unite for Her website. We have so much education to offer. We have recipes, blogs, we host live cooking classes. We have so many education series, Ask the Experts, where we talk to leading industry experts. I would highly recommend you check out our events calendar and join us for something soon.
Thank you, Aubrey. Let's give it up for Aubrey Red. Thank you so much. And please, if you know anybody affected by breast cancer, please let us know.